Then we went to Sandusky, because we found out that the leaders of the coalitions, the 4 coalitions, all had one thing. None of us liked the leader of the 9th district. MK is her initials. And we all said, we need to try to vote her out. So we decided, and half of our coalition is Wood County. We can't even vote. But we've been working on the 9th district, and so we decided to go to Sandusky. And what a great hospitality, inviting city that was. We met the leaders there, and we had, I don't know how many were there, I think it was about 400 people when we went to Lima Harbor. That was just nice. It was just we were all excited. We were encouraged, just as I am today, to see the group that came here. We ended up renting out the Maumee Indoor. They did a program there. That's where Jack Smith talked. And I don't think he was even planning on talking. Somebody said, you want to say something? And everybody was, wow, what do you got to talk about? And then, of course, we just had the one April 15th back in Perrysburg. I missed that one because I had to go see my son. But you know what's cool? We were in Charleston, South Carolina on April 15th. And I said, I wonder if there's a tea party around here. So I Googled it, found the name, called them, got the phone book, found the name. The guy talked to me for about a half hour, telling me what was going on, and it was only like a mile from where we were staying, so we went over there. Different people, same signs, same messages, same frustration and angst in South Carolina. Who would have thought it? Isn't that cool? So it's going all over Cliff.
Hey, don't forget, it's September 1st, too.
Oh yeah, in Washington.
No.
Oh, that's right. That was the Maumee. That was the Maumee. I wondered why I wasn't at the Maumee. Huh? Oh, that's right. Yeah, you sponsored that. That's right, with at Dave's Home Cooked Foods. Yeah, that Maumee one. I was wondering why wasn't I there? But we were in Washington for that. That's the one where not many people showed up. If you read it in the press, that's what they said. But I got a picture of it. I got a huge picture, and it's hanging in my office. It's about this wide. Somebody had a wide-angle lens, and there was a lot of people there. Thank you for reminding me about that. And now we are today. So this is an outgrowth of a year of community organizing, getting to know all of you, sometimes some by name, some by face, but we're all in this together, and that's what's really neat, and we're all motivated. And again, I just want to encourage you to use the gifts you have, okay? They're doing a session on old media, how to write letters to the editor and what to say, and using radio and TV, new media, how to Google, how to Twitter, how to Facebook and all that stuff. I don't know how people have time for all that stuff. I really don't. I guess I'll do this. Are you going to fail? You're going to fail. You're going to fall on your face. How many of you have liberals in your family? Oh man, I got a daughter who lives in Chicago, and she shows up with my little precious grandchild, less than 2 years old. She's got on this T-shirt that says, "My mama voted for Obama." And I thought, oh my God, and you can't even talk about it. You just can't even bring up the subject. But I do. I've got an office staff. I tried to talk to them, and they're great people. I love them. I think there's 16 of them, all working moms, and they're worried about things like, did they turn the crock pot off, and did they get their daughter to cheerleading, or where is she supposed to be tonight, all those things you go through. And we have a staff meeting once a month, and we tried to start bringing up things like why we haven't been able to give them a raise in a year or in 2 years, and they fall asleep, or they get mad. One gal went home and told her husband we were talking about that stuff again, and he suggested she just get up and walk out of the staff meeting. And she's a great employee, so we can't fire her. But and I was afraid of getting a lawsuit, so we decided not to do that anymore. So there are failures, there's disappointments, and but you only can do what you can do, And a lot of times, though, we'll get people in the office that feel like I do, and they'll be staff will be standing there, so they're listening to everything we're saying. So you sneak up on them once in a while. You can't shove it down their throat, but you could drill it into them a little bit at a time. I'm a dentist. That was a joke. Successes, along with the failures, I think that registering the 800 people, I look at that as, I felt really good about that, especially when the election was so close. I've got about 800 people on my email list now. I'm still trying to figure out why I want to blog, because I got a cousin that blogs. And whenever he puts on a new post, he emails me to tell me to go to his blog to read it. And I'm thinking, why don't I just drop it in your email? I probably would read it, because I don't have time to go to the blog. But I'm not going to take the time to do it, because I want you to spend time out there at the tables. But another success, I've got a daughter that's 12 years, a granddaughter that's 12 years old, and she was born with some dysfunction, sensory integration. It's a developmental dysfunction. She's doing really, really good today. But I mean, there was, if you know anything about it, there were times where, when she was little, she had food issues and boundary issues, and I didn't. She was our oldest grandchild, and she wouldn't let anybody come close to her to give her a hug, and she wouldn't give hugs. Today I carry a thing in my wallet she gave me for one of my birthdays, good for hugs. So, she's getting healed day by day. But she's 12, but developed, she's a young 12, which I'm happy about. Okay, and she's being homeschooled, so that's even better. But she's into this reading series, Kid Kittredge, and I guess it's a kid that lived in the 1800s or 1900s, probably the early 1900s. And so for her birthday, she wanted a typewriter. Now, I don't know anybody wants a typewriter, but Kid Kittredge had a typewriter. So she got a typewriter for her birthday. Her dad found one on eBay. So it was kind of cool. So she had a rough day the other day. She was with some other kids, and she just couldn't handle the relational rejection and all this stuff. So she was really down. So driving home, I thought, I need to do something. So I called her. I said, Maddie, I said, I need to hire you to do something. I got to give a talk Saturday. And I said, I want you to write a one-page story. She likes to write stories. I said, I want you to write a story, but you got to type it on your typewriter. You won't believe what she told me yesterday. I brought the thing. I'm not going to read it to you. It'd take too much time. But she told me she's got a golden retriever, and the paper got on the floor and he ate it. And I said,